here at the opening of the Trew Era Cafe on the New Era estate, which has just been opened by my dear friend Russell Brand, and this is one of the outcomes of the campaign to save the New Era estate. And Russell's opened a social enterprise, a non-profit making entity in a empty shop on the estate, and it's swinging over there.
Lovely! Revolution!
Who are you guys? Who are you guys?
We're the Kindness Offensive, the world's largest creators of random acts of kindness. We give stuff to people for nothing. We hold world records for generosity. 6,000 of us, we've got bus buildings. We do it for fun. No one gets paid any money because we're beyond that paradigm. There you go, that's it. Live free.
This is what's happening down at the Trew Era Cafe. And I also caught up with Chunky Mark, the artist taxi driver, as well in there, and had a fascinating talk with him. So get yourself down to the Trew Era Cafe. What's on this bus?
One of the important things for this cafe is that we wanted people in abstinence-based recovery to be involved from the get-go, from the ground floor. All I had was, I want to start a cafe on that fucking New Era estate, and then other people had to turn that into reality. So I'd like to say thank you to those people, because it's because of people like them, it's possible that we'll be able to start other cafes like this. So obviously, I want to thank the Lindsays and Danielle and all the children and the residents, because they got us into this position in the first place. Thank you very much. Through social enterprises, that means businesses that are not for profit, where the profit and money goes back into creating more infrastructure. That's really important to us. Long term, we want to provide all of the produce for this shop. At the moment, some of the prices are a bit high because we're trying to keep things healthy and organic, and you know how it is, they've got it sewn up with Monsanto and supermarkets, so if you want good produce, it's hard to get. But down the line, we're going to grow our own produce in Hackney, and Hackney Council are going to help us get that together by giving us land. So thank you in advance to Hackney Council, because they're going to fucking help us. By giving us space. We'll provide all of the produce ourselves, and then we'll be able to get the price down. And the people that grow it will also be people in recovery, people with complex needs, people that will get new opportunities, ex-offenders, people that have fallen by the wayside because we live in a system that don't take care of people. But this is an example, I think, of when people take care of themselves, stuff starts to happen. Beautiful stuff starts to happen. We want to thank growing communities, because they're going to give us a place to keep beehives. Right, we're going to have like beehives that'll be run by, in my imagination, tough, gnarled ex-offenders running beehives. That's how I see it in my mind. And then they'll have to talk about honey and larvae and queens, and it'll be really good for them. That's my mind. Then, like, we're going to get some chickens and like provide all of the eggs and honey for here. But then for other neighbouring enterprises, not for profit, not trying to compete with other cafes in the area, to try and grow a business that's inclusive and incorporative.
How do you feel about the new opening of the New Era Cafe?
Fantastic, wonderful, wonderful. We love Russell.
And will you be coming down for a coffee? What about green juice?
Have a try, have a try.
This is a beautiful cake made by Lindsay. Lindsay made the cake. Did you make this cake, Lindsay?
Yes, I did. I made the cheesecake and I made all handmade, no food processor, all by hand.
I'm in the Trew Era Cafe with Chunky Mark, the artist taxi driver. And you drove Russell here today, Mark?
Yeah, I took him in. It was good.
That's going to be an episode on your channel. So it's uploaded already?
Yeah, I uploaded it instantly, like that.
So go over to Mark's channel, Chunky Mark, the artist taxi driver, and for a fairly unique episode.
Russell said something about Gillian Tailforth and a blowjob. I tried that. Just brilliant detail. Packed in here is absolutely hot. Do you know, when he said, I was listening to him saying thank you to everyone, and one thing about giving back, about caring, it's like fucking unbelievable. That guy's gone out, he's sold his book, he's used the money to open a cafe. He's got fucking people with fighting addiction, do you know what I mean? He's looking after people out here. There's the guy outside, he's saying to me, I've got a flat up here, so they want to knock this fucking, all this lot down, because we're in Hoxton, the artists have moved in, do you know what I mean? People care about the community, look at this place. And Russell is like a force of fucking nature, do you know what I mean? Look how many people he brought here today, the people going outside, they've got the police out there, there's a fucking kindness bus out there, they're going, what's this all about? Because fucking Russell's turned up. You know, they put him down today. They said that he's a fourth. He's number 4 in world thinkers, you know, on the list of important world thinkers. I said to him, you're like fucking, you're like our Gandhi. You know, he's a little bit sexist and that. He's still fucking, you know, he's being Russell. I said to him, he could be out making fucking £5 million films in Hollywood, you know what I mean? But he's decided to like kind of give back, and you know, he's created his own fucking roadshow. He's got 9 million followers, do you know what I mean? Taking on Rupert Murdoch, taking on Fox fucking News. You know, before Russell Brand come along, we had fucking Johnny Marbles. Do you know what I mean? Johnny Marbles, he put a fucking pie in Rupert Murdoch's face. Poverty, the main cause of poverty in this country is low wages. People in fucking work, people getting up every fucking day, sweat, and they can't afford to live, that they have to claim benefits. That they're, you know, you've got the next boss, the guy who's fucking from Lord Wolfson, coming out and saying £6.70 is enough to fucking live. I mean, where do these people get off? He's giving out 0-hour contracts, 7 hours, 11 hours a week. Do you know what I mean? Part-time. People going to their managers in next saying, thanks for the job, can I have some more hours? There isn't any. Why are you taking on more people? I want to work more. Not being allowed to because they know that you know, they want to crush workers' rights, you know what I mean? And that's been one of the main things about this government, is the shift from public to private, you know, because the public services had great unionism, do you know what I mean? Great fucking, and they want to destroy that. They want to destroy it, do you know what I mean? They want to take away like your sick pay, your holiday pay. They want to take away your tea breaks. That's why they say you want a 4-hour shift at fucking Sainsbury's, because you don't need to go for a piss then. You go for a piss before you start work, or you go after. While you're here, that's what you do. No fucking break. That's why it's so fucking great coming down here, seeing Russell opening a cafe, doing what he's doing. Do you know what I mean? And loads of people misrepresent him. Fucking misrepresented all the time, saying like, yeah, it's like with Paloma Faith and Bob Smith. I heard him saying, you know, it's out of order to like saying to young people not to vote. It's out of order fucking telling people to follow this fucking Westminster, to follow this system. It's shit. Do you know what I mean? They want debt, they want you controlled. That's why they triple tuition fees. Tell the fucking students that. What are you going to vote for? More tuition fees. You know what I mean? It's about time that more people stood up and was like Russell and said, we need to change the system. This system, the world is fucking backwards. I mean, we've got a government that supports, you know, there's people being beheaded and burned in fucking Iraq. You know, it's kicking off all over the place. You know, sectarian violence is massive. And we're still extracting oil from there. BP is taking out 3 million barrels a day, 3 million barrels a day. Shell just signed an £11 billion petrochemical deal in Iraq. Where does the morality come from that allows you, you know, that's not about foreign policy. When people are talking about terrorists and radicalized fucking people, that's not foreign policy. That's economic fucking policy. That's about economics in this government, to this country. Do you know what I mean? You know, we're sustained by. Look at the fucking drop in the price of oil. I mean, we're going to go. I was speaking to Max Kaiser over there about, you know, and he's saying it's like fucking, you know, austerity's failed, debt's failed. Do you know what I mean? They want people in debt. People in debt. They want to. It's about control. It's great to see fucking communities come together. That's why it's so special being in a place like the New Era Cafe.
Oh, great to talk to you, Mark.
Okay. Well,